Good evening, it's yours truly, Carl Ellis here. The voice of healing. We're looking at this camera, right? Right. Thanks, guys. So, listen, it's just such a blessing here today. You know, always a blessing. Always grateful. Always appreciative of life. Because life is precious, right? We just got to really appreciate life for what it is. You know, there's a few things I'm going to be talking about today. And things that's really been on my heart. That I believe is so important to be heard. You know, there's lots of stuff going on. It's incredible. You know, as obviously a spiritual man of God. I just want to just wish you all really Godspeed, God's blessings, because life is really that precious. It's a precious life that we live. Everything's just it's a blessing. Every day is a blessing. You see the madness that's going on, right? If I told you 10 years ago that this was going to be happening, you would say I was crazy. Look at what is happening, all the revelations in the news. It is so sad. It is so sad. So many people are doing crazy things that we looked up to, and we worshipped these people, and we looked at them like they were some kind of, a paragon of beauty, of excellence, of intelligence, and we're realizing that the world is not as it seems. The world is certainly not as it seems. I just want to wish you guys really a beautiful Saturday, and just to be blessed. Again, guys, I want you to be happy, blessed, and enjoy this track. This is called She Knew Love by myself, Carl Ellis, by Chain. It's brilliant. Check it out.
I was a lost and lonely man, saw her face. She came to me and she said that she loved me, oh. But I never knew she was that way. Something showed me that day. Ever since I've been searching for that love. She gave me love. She gave me love that I felt that I had never felt before. She always knew the way to love me. She knew the love. I fell in love so deep. For me it was strange feel. She knew love. She knew love. Every night she came around, she always took a different route. Suspicious mind that led me to this deed. Wasn't thinking I could be so wrong. Something showed me that day. This was my interpretation of love. She gave me love. She gave me love that I felt that I had never felt before. She always knew the way to love me. She
So that was She New Love, See New Love. You know, this is a channel that brings joy and happiness and peace. We don't want to hear, we don't want to separate ourselves. Of course, we want to be absolutely connected to the world and what is going on in the world is very important. But we also want to mix that with, a dose of sugar as well. And, just checking up on the news today, we actually found out that this is very, very good, right? So, several countries are expanding massive tree planting and restoration project, which is going to be fantastic. We need to stop chopping down those trees. We need to appreciate God's earth and everything that's in it. You know what I mean? From the smallest creature to these huge trees. Do you know what I mean? Especially the Amazon forest. Just abuse of nature. And so that's, for me, is good, because obviously it helps globally with the environment of the world as well, producing good things for us. Do you know what I mean? So that's a good thing. Electric cars, vehicles and buses replacing diesel fleets in major cities. Don't know how that is going to work, but certainly we shall see. Good one here. mRNA technology is opening doors for cancer treatments. Now, we've been hearing a lot about the treatments of cancer, and Dr. Noon, I think is Dr. Noon is the name that stands out, springs to mind. As it pertains to cancer. And so, we want to be able to find, a cure. We want people who could be, who could live longer, who could, enjoy good quality of life, because you have this experience one time in your life. And I believe that we should try our very best not to try to take people out, but to really try to give them a good quality of living. I think it's so important. Global life expectancy has improved significantly over the years. It is a good thing. It is a good thing. The Lord says, go forth and multiply. But of course, you must be able to afford that, your children, right? So don't leave it upon us taxpayers. International organizations like United Nations continue to coordinate humanitarian aid worldwide. Got to keep an eye on that one. There's some speculations, with all these things, but all in all, we hear countries like Africa, they're coming together. They're becoming more wiser, which is, and thank God for the internet, right? I mean, seriously, thank God for the internet, because if it wasn't for technology, in a way, I do sometimes go on about technology, but in a way, when we look at technology, we can see that with technology, things are being exposed, lies that have been told to the nations, expecting them to be, eternally ignorant, is now coming to, the surface, that in fact, people are becoming wiser. People are understanding more about what is going on in the world, and who are the good people, really, and who are the peaceful people, and who are the warmongers, and who are the people who are always causing trouble. You can always tell, you can always see those ones who are hell-bent on causing contention, hell-bent on causing trouble, hell-bent on causing wars around the world. Troublemakers is what I call them. Troublemakers dressed up in suits. But guys, we won't get into that, because, for true, it's very important that we really understand that the internet is a blessing for all of us, and it can really show us the good people and then the not so good people. The media has the tendency to make a good person seem bad and a bad person seem good. But we are so grateful for the internet. You can use it in so many different ways. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's like the mind. Whatever you put in, whatever you use, is what you'll get out equally in greatness. And so we are so grateful today. We're so grateful for, the truth being told. And I believe that even though the internet is powerful, I believe it's going to expose a lot of things, and I believe it's going to bring a lot of people together. We're going to start seeing the superficiality of the things that the media puts out. the things that the media puts out, the lies that the media puts out, the contentions that the media puts out. You know, certain entities breed and they thrive on dark energies. They thrive on dark energies. They thrive on you, you know, disliking someone. They thrive on you, fear. They thrive on your fear. They thrive on your anxiety. They thrive on your depression. They thrive on your insecurity. They thrive on all kinds of things, not necessarily to give you peace, but to bring that spirit of fear. And it's that spirit of fear is an absolute illusion. It's an illusion, but the truth will come to light. Know the truth, he says, and the truth will set you free. You want to be free today, right? Truth is you want to be free, and we are really going to make you free. You know, guys, I want to play a song. Actually, to tell you the truth, I want to sing a song, and I sung it. Yes, and I'm going to do it again because I love it. And it's called Milk and Honey, because this is where I want to be, in a land of milk and honey. Let's go. Yeah. Got a situation on my mind. Always on my mind. Looking back when you cried, never really felt it. On my mind, yeah. So nobody can take away much of your pain. Everybody knows, and you're special, and you know you're better fire. We got a situation going on, yeah. Baby, when you flow, such electric flow. How you feel when you're at home. Only you can know, 'cause you feel it every day. It's your role. You just wanna go to Milk and Honey Land, and nobody can take your pain away. Only you know, because you feel it every day. It's your role. You just wanna go. Crying every morning, every day is boring. You get up in the morning, you cry every morning. You say that nobody wants to love you. You don't know what to do, yeah. Every night you're on my mind. Think about you all the time, and nobody knows how you feel when you're at home. Only you know, because you feel it every day. It's your role. You just wanna go to Milk and Honey Land, and nobody can take your pain. That was Milk and Honey Land, Milk and Honey, and I wrote that because, you know what? Always dream. Never be afraid to dream, guys. Never be afraid. Always dream. It's so important. Have that vision in your mind and say, this is what I want to be. This is what I want to become. This is what I want to do in life. Yeah, this is what I want to do. And you know what? If you hold on to that vision, hold on, never let it go. It is your time. You know, we are amazing creatures, amazing spiritual beings encased in a clay, but you know, we need men. Yeah, we are doing a lot of work at the moment. We're connecting ourselves, and we believe that, men are really going to come forward, and we're going to see some great things from men. We're going to see, them coming together, men opening up. And my advice to men is learn to open. It's a superpower. Like, it really is. It's back in the days when we had these old traditions and we were like, oh, man, we do not want people to see us as soft, right? And this is, this is particularly men. Men did not want to look soft. They wanted to look like tough. Why? Again, influence from where? Well, influence from the media, influence from television. This man is perfect. This man is Superman. This man, he's the strong man who has everything together. The suits, the ties, the other men worshipping him, never having a bad day in his life. He looks great. He's got a six-pack. Nobody sees his real life. And I tell you what, guys, this is all a program that we have all been fed. This is a program that all our minds have been fed. We've been constantly bombarded with these issues and these topics and these ideologies that we have no choice. It's been drilled in us from youth. Remember, it's been drilled in us from youth. So for us to come and say, oh no, we are, I want to try and open up. I want to try and get in touch with my, inner self, with my spiritual self, with my, that's never been heard of. It's never been heard of. We are made in the Most High's image. We are made in the Most High's image. And he says, before he knew us, before I formed you, I knew you. And modern men, don't really know who they are. They don't really know their superpowers. Modern men don't know their superpowers. They need to know their superpowers. They need to know their superpowers. We have incredible superpowers as men, yeah, and we have to utilize it. We have to use it. We have to show our sons it. We have to show our daughters it. We have to show our neighbors that we are, in fact, human, and we are not, learning or carrying on this trend or this tradition that, our forefathers learned. There's many things. How the enemy really does attack us in this spiritual world. It's an attack all the time. Attack. In one way or another. And, it's crazy because, well, it's not crazy. It's wonderful. Because I'll tell you what, if you look at it like this, when something attacks you in the spiritual realm, then you go deep. So every time you get attacked, you go deeper. Every time you get attacked, you go deeper. You cover yourself in the blood and say, yes, you know what, this is great. I'm going to cover myself right now. You go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and more spiritual, until at the end, because it's attacked you so much, every second, like some men, I venture to say, get attacked every second in their mind. And sometimes some horrible thoughts, heinous thoughts, some really bad thoughts, and it just crosses your mind. Let me tell you something, you're not the only one. You are not the only one. Some men, really, they get some horrible thoughts, and it's so bad that it leaves a signature on your soul because it's so bad. But you know what? There's no curses that can stick onto you. There's nothing that you could do without being forgiven if you come forward in the right way and you say, please, I need forgiveness. I need help. I need support. Because it's a spiritual fight. It's a spiritual fight. And you have to see yourself as a spiritual being. You have to see yourself as a wonderful creation and a creator who can create many things. Many men at the moment are growing up without fathers, mentors, They got no role models. Their role models are TV, fictional characters on TV written by someone who's probably unstable. Spirits passing on from the writer, from what the writer has learned, and he passes it on to you. And you're learning, you're thinking that's the way forward. And that's the way, that's it. He looks good. He's a hunk. She looks good. She looks beautiful. Let me follow her because she just, she's got it all together. Seemingly, unbeknownst to you, it's all a facade, carefully curated bits and pieces for you to gorging on lies. And, there is a spiritual warfare over the mind. And it says capture every thought. You have to capture every thought. What's troubling you? What is bugging you? What is bugging you long term? All the time it's always been bugging you. What is it? And you can overcome. You can definitely overcome that, right? Because the war is a spiritual war. Depression, anxiety, emotional battles. Guys, let me tell you something. Depression, anxiety. We're going to be having a men's dinner. We're going to be inviting the men to join. Now, if anyone has family, friends, brothers, uncles, males, send me a DM and we will get together with them. We're planning something for the brothers. We want to see, because God knows we need it. And you can support us through the Voice of Healing, PayPal. Hit me a PayPal, hit me a PayPal, hit me a PayPal. I'm just joking. I would appreciate any support. We're trying to do things not for myself, but for men. You reach a certain age and you're like, I want to help. Like these wonderful people, here in Germany, me working with the Germans, doing a great, doing what I do, which is things that gives me a passion, things that give me a passion, things that makes me passionate, and these are the things that I love to do. I love to do that. So let's clear this out. Wait, I love to do that. I love to support people, love to help people. And so, you can help us. You can support us. We're so grateful. This is, look at that. With doctors and, physicians and young children set their hearts on helping. You have a blessed child when your child is starting off willing to help. Nobody's forcing these people to help. These people are helping because it's in their heart to do so. And that's so wonderful. You can help children like these as well. Friedensdorf. Hey, that's a bit of a funky picture. Life is great. All these things, that's such beautiful creations. Beautiful creations, man. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful creations. Yeah. And so, guys, as I say, it's an honor for me to really get up and help the young people. Please keep an eye out for myself on the Voice of Healing podcast. You can see me interviewing some people. We've got an amazing podcast here that we did with Darren Cook, who's a film director, a really nice guy. That was me. That's him there. He talks about many, many things, many wonderful things that's going on in his life, and a movie director, and really an award-winning movie director. So he's doing a lot of great things. Don't miss out on connecting with good people. It's so important. Don't miss out on connecting with good people, and you find out that you are spirit. More often than not, you are spirit, and you will connect with those people. We're doing stuff with the Jugendhospiz, and I'm quite happy to do more So if you want to connect me with these Hospists, ich würde gerne mit diesen Leuten reden und vielleicht einen Auftritt machen. Das ist für mich eine Motivation ins Lebens, yeah. So we got these people here, we're just grateful for everything. You can check us out on The Voice of Healing. Let's get that right. There's our details. You can donate. You can send me a message. The Voice of Healing. Meine Nummer sind da. Linktree / Carla Bellis is all here for you guys. And we'd be so grateful to have you. We'd be so grateful. We got the radio stations as well in the morning. 7:30. We're going to do some nice music. And sometimes on Saturdays, we've got some stuff going on there. Like I say, we are very grateful. We just finished the film. This is with Darren Cook, written by A.G. Longhurst. Fantastic writer. Really fantastic. Great guy. Great guy. For those of you who are English, like he's proper good geezer. I think he's young. He's 60 odd, but he's a real good fellow. A really good fellow. And we need more good people like that. We need more good people writing things for us. Writing things for us. And don't wait, guys. Don't wait until it's too late before you want to join or connect with people. Don't let it get too late. Connect with people and connect with us on The Voice of Healing. 2015, after the Voice, I was involved in a car crash, nearly lost my life. This is what made me very, very grateful. And that is when I started to think about writing about the Grateful Tour, and now The Voice of Healing. In a flash, it happened. In a flash. You never know when your life is going to go, so you appreciate every single moment in your life. You appreciate. You be thankful. Yeah. And so, guys, as I say, join us with The Voice of Healing. We are just doing all kinds of stuff at the moment. But you know what, guys? I would appreciate it once again for your donation. Yeah, if you can donate, that'd be really great. We're grateful for all that, spreading good vibes. And send us a message. Thank you for all the messages. There could be more. I'd like to answer more messages, more questions. So feel free. And, I just want to say, guys, life is great for you. You've got a good life. You're alive. And it's so important to appreciate that. Don't forget, join us at the Men's Wholeness Blueprint. If you've got a cousin, uncle, brother, nephew, and we're going to start doing stuff as well for the women. It's all about connections. And auch in Deutschland, wir haben viele Kontaktieren da. Und für mich ist es sehr, sehr wichtig, weil wir sind alle ein Mensch, das unter the sun ist. We are all one under the sun. We are all one under the sun. And so we appreciate everything that you're doing, all the support. Don't forget, support us. Yeah. We support with the PayPal and The Voice of Healing. And I really want to show this because wir sind ein Leute. Ein Leute. Yeah. Wir sind ein Mensch. And we have the healing music. You can come relax. You can check it out. Send me a DM, send me a message. We got it all for you. It's a beautiful life, guys. Your life is great. Your life is great. You are powerful beyond imagination. You are powerful beyond imagination. And I'm just going to say this to you guys because I wanted to I wanted to sing No More Talk of Darkness, forget these wide-eyed fears, I'm here, nothing can harm you, my words will warm and calm you, say you love me every waking moment, turn my head with talk of summertime. But you know what? Every time I put it on, guess who blocks and says, oh no, you can't use it, you can't use it. It's Facebook. And so, you know, not that I'm making any money from it, and I know the legalities of copyrights and things of that nature, but come on, lighten up, Facebook. You know, life is too short to be so stingy, you know. But I just want to say this, guys. You guys are blessed today. You guys are full of life. I'm so pumped today. I'm so pumped, so full of joy, so full of life, so full of happiness, so full of blessings. And you are completely blessed. Everything that you're going to do. Anyone who's watching this, I declare that your powers be made so powerful over this nation, over the region. I really pray, I meditate every single day that you shall be a powerful, powerful person on this world. You will be so strong. Your mind will be so powerful. Your spirit will be so powerful. Things of fear and anxiety and worry and stress and all those things will melt away, You are advancing on a higher plane. You can actually see everything from beginning to end, you know. And what is that? You have faith. Faith, the smallest of mustard seed, can move a mountain. You are going to be so powerful. Whoever is watching this, whatever job you're doing, whatever you're facing at the moment, whoever's troubling you, whatever anxieties or fears you feel that you have, this will all melt away. We break down all these spiritual mountains and all these altars that are going to stop you from doing what you need to do. All the spiritual curses, the generational things that go on and stopping you from doing things that happen over and over again. I'm telling you, you are going to be more than a conqueror, more than a conqueress. You are going to be a powerful woman. You are going to be a strong, confident woman. You're going to be a powerful man. You know what I mean?